Welcome back to the channel, guys. Kirk Rifles coming to you with some more Lexus news. Just some small nuggets today. What a perfect day to go over Lexus news. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but outside is horrible right now. We're coming close to June and it's like 50 degrees, raining, and you can see how windy it is. Like that's Nebraska life. If you live in the Midwest in the United States, you know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to go over some news. Before I get into it, I got a little personal achievement. I finally sold my first LS this week. It was a 2017, super excited about it. You guys know I love the LS, it's an amazing car. Check out my reviews on it. But let's get straight into the news, onto the computer. Let's stop dilly-dallying, boom. Jumping right into it, over at Top Gear, we have the Lexus RCF starring in the latest Men in Black film. Now this isn't the biggest, like most up-to-date news. We've known this, I think, since the winter time, maybe around December, that the brand new RCF, this guy right here, is going to be in the movie kind of as the flagship car. So the last time we saw a Lexus in a big primetime summer blockbuster movie was in the Black Panther with that special edition LC 500. Now we have this RCF, which I don't think there's anything special about it in this movie other than it's just completely blacked out, and it looks really, really good. We don't have that many pictures of it. This movie comes out June, gosh, what was it, June 12th or June 14th? I think it's the 14th. So if you're a really big Lexus fan, yeah, it'd be cool to see this in the movies. There's really not much other than, you know, the new RCF to talk about in this movie. I will pull up as many pictures as I can. This is a cool one of Chris Hemsworth. I forget this actress's name. She's a Valkyrie in the Thor movies, but it's cool that they're teaming up again in a different movie. So I just wanted to pull up the pictures we do have of this vehicle. This is not it, even though this is like a look-alike, because these are the old headlights of the previous RCF. This is a picture that I think we just saw are very similar. Hold on a second. Is this the old RCF? No, can it be? What's going on here? Holy cow, guys. I think it might be. Yeah, these are the old headlights. What are they doing? At least they could have came up with, you know, like, I don't know, because these are the lights. Wait a second. This is the new RCF here. Wow, this is really confusing. This is just a picture of it. Now this looks like the old taillights too. So it looks like we're going to be getting the previous, so this is like a 2019 model RCF, which is fine. That car's cool and all, but they just refreshed it for 2020. So by the time this movie comes out, the car they're driving is already outdated slightly, right? It's just a refresh, but I mean, no one's really gonna notice that except, you know, big hardcore. But let's pull up this. And this promotional, this is the new RCF. So this is just really, really confusing, guys. So in the movie, you're going to be seeing, I guess, an outdated RCF, which is this right here. Or this one right here, because these are the old triple beam headlights. Because now this daytime running light right here is integrated into the headlight assembly, as you can see here. So it's super confusing. Well, by the way, here's that Black Panther image. Super confusing on their, I guess, inconsistency with the model. Wow, yeah, it's totally the old model. What are they thinking? They at least could have put a prototype in there. I know they filmed this movie, like, say, maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago. They could have at least put a prototype in there, but you know, whatever. Let's just get on to the next article, because now I'm a little frazzled after that one. We got the new GX refresh, or at least some renderings of what it's going to look like. I've heard stories real close to the source that it's going to look like a baby LX, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So this rendering, all it's doing is just putting the RX's front bumper, grille, and lights on a GX, and it looks fine. It looks just like an LX, at least from the very front, and I don't know if they're going to make it that similar. These headlights will probably be very similar to this grille. I don't know if they're going to stick with this shutter pattern. I would like for them to use the mesh grille like you see in the you know, the LS and the upcoming LM minivan that you see in the Asian markets. If we look at these taillights, these are pretty much LX taillights that have been molded into the rear taillight assembly. The rear bumper is a little bit different here. It looks, if you ask me, it looks kind of similar to the current rear bumper, at least in the sport package. But it's not going to blow any minds. Now, these wheels are going to be different. At least I hope so. At least for the last 3 to 5 years of the GX, we get some new cool wheels. That would be amazing. I mean, the current wheels are okay. Some people like these lighter wheels. I prefer the darker wheels, but whatever. And then let's just hop on over to the last thing I wanted to go over. But Lexus 2018 vehicles get Apple CarPlay and Amazon Alexa upgrade. Certain vehicles. Let's just go over which ones they are. So 2018's LS, LC, RC, RCF, NX are eligible for the upgrade. And then you have 2019 model NX, RCF, and ES. So if those 2019s that currently don't have CarPlay will be able to get it. It costs $200. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are like, what about my RX? No, your RX, unfortunately, is not going to get Apple CarPlay. There is no update coming for it. The only update you're going to have for it is the 2020 refresh. And the rumors on that is going to have CarPlay. It might have a touchscreen. It's rumored to be the first Android Auto vehicle from Lexus, and I hope that's true because I'd love to see a similar article and news of this that select 2018-19 vehicles getting CarPlay. I'd like to see a similar thing in the future saying select Lexus vehicles get Android Auto as a retro update. So I hope that's the case. Now, why don't we have Android Auto currently? Well, there's a lot of reasons for it. Lexus will simply say, oh, our current clientele base is still largely Apple ecosystem, iOS ecosystem, so that's what we're going to cater to. That's them not telling you the entire truth. The entire truth is that Android Auto takes more information from the car than they would like, and iOS has been a little bit more protected and just a little bit, I guess, easier to work with than Google has been with the Android Auto setup. But it is going to come. It's just a matter of time. I really hope we see it in the 2020 RX. But let's just end this, wrap it up, and I'll get back in front of the camera. So what do you guys think of the news? We have an RCF in Men in Black, even though it's the previous refresh or the previous model. I don't know why they did that. I understand that the film was filmed years ago before they had the current renderings, but guys, it just doesn't make sense. But anyways, I already ranted about that. The new GX, it is going to be looking, I hope, like an LX because the LX looks awesome, at least I think so. And then the Apple CarPlay, certain cars are getting it, the Gen 10 cars we call them, that have the more updated technology. But for you RX guys out there that are wanting Apple CarPlay in your vehicle, you're going to have to invest in the 2020 version from the sounds of it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like that button. I already forgot. I should have already told you guys to like the button, like the like button. Hit the like button at the beginning of the video. I already forgot to do that. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more Lexus news. Peace.